It's your boy Goma Tommy, aka Lazy Gang Tommy, aka Loner Gang Tommy, aka the laziest one. And today, we going straight in. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you something, man. We are going straight in. Did y'all see Love is Blind? Have y'all been keeping up? I got a lot to say about that, but I ain't really gonna talk about that right now. We gonna get into some of these little topics. Today's whole thing is gonna be, if I ever was to blank, you know what I'm saying? If I ever was to win a billion, if I ever was to win a million, if I ever was to date a girl and not have the feeling. Okay, let's go ahead and get straight into it. But before that, you already know we gotta start off with one of them things, one of them drinks, and one of them words of the day. Okay, today's word of the day is, first of all, make sure you got some, pour you something up. Make sure you got something to drink while you watching this, because it ain't gonna make sense unless you drinking that you know what I'm talking about? Okay, here we go. Today's word of the day, assiduous, meaning constant, diligent, and hard working. Okay, 2026 is coming up, everybody. You know, you need to be assiduous this year. Feel me? I mean, last year, you wasn't assiduous. You wasn't constant. I wasn't. You wasn't diligent. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't hard working. I mean, I was working hard, but I probably was hardly working. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to go ahead. That's the word of the day. Again, assiduous, meaning constant, diligent, and hard working. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take this thing. Let's go ahead and get into these. Birdman. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into these if I ever was to, because that's the type of thing I'm on right now for some reason. You know, because people, you know what I'm saying? And I want people to think about if they ever was to, because some things come up, you don't ever even think about what you're going to do when the do gets done. You know what I'm talking about? So boom. If I ever was to win the lottery, you know what I'm saying? If I ever was to win the lotto, let's just say I hit for that 600 million, you know what I'm talking about? Let's take that back. Let's say I hit for the billion, and then with the taxes, you know, that's why I'm trying to move out of this city. These taxes crazy. I ain't trying to be here. You already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's just say you won a billy, and then you get 600 million. Boom. If I ever was to have 600 million in the bank, this is what I would do. Lazy Gang, Loner Gang, this is what I would do. This is what we would do in our community. You know what I'm saying? I would go ahead and break off $1 million to everybody that I fucks with. I break off $1 million to them, and then I break off another $1 million to everybody I want to shut up. Everybody I want to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody that I want to not talk to me no more. I'm going to send $1 million, and then I'm going to send a letter with it. Do not contact me no more. It's over. If you accept, and they're going to have to sign a contract. If you set this $1 million from me, you cannot contact me, see me, do anything with you and me ever again. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I be on. Let me tell you something, man. Don't nobody got time. First of all, nobody even would know that I won the billy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even want to know. Nobody ain't even gonna know that I won the 600 million in the first place. But when I do, when I just break off that, you know, that change, break off that chili to everybody, and then it's over with. You know what I'm talking about? Do not contact me no more. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I would do if I ever was to win 600 million. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it. Anyway, next. If I ever was to fall in love again, I need to take a shot to this before we get to this. It's gonna be great, you know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and open this up. This is right here is 4 Spirits, you know what I mean? 4 Spirits right here. This is some local, you know what I'm saying, local Portland, Oregon stuff right here. So, you know what I'm saying, I just had to shout out. I just had to do it for the locals, you know what I'm talking about? Because I'm done, you know what I'm saying? I'm done with that tequila, man. Let me tell you something, man. I should have known, man. Everybody know that. When I can't drink tequila, when I used to be on that tequila and then I got back on it and stuff like, it just ain't good. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. People need to know how they react when they drink certain stuff. You know, I've been drinking since 92, but when I have some tequila, the feelings get deeper and deeper. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. Off the tequila, I be really emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I just be like in my whole feeling, like looking at this motherfucking bitch, like, bitch, you don't like me, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You playing with me, nigga. You don't listen, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just be in my head a lot off the tequila, and then like, it's just not good. So I'm off the tequila, and guess what I'm back on? Big boy vodka. You know what I'm talking about? Big boy V's. Everybody already know. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it. Anyway. And then the whiskey. Y'all ever had the whiskey? Hold on. That dark stuff. So that's what I used to drink. The dark stuff. So, you know what I'm talking about? Since it's shot o'clock, we're going to talk about some drinks. This dark stuff right here. I like dark. Chilling. I used to be chilling off the dark. Ain't nothing go crazy off the dark. The only thing with the dark is I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? The dark be messing my stomach up. You feel me? I don't have time for that. There's too much stuff in there. When I get back from the club, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw it up, chucking and all that. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this next topic. If I ever was to love again. But before we do that, go ahead and pour you something out. You know what I'm talking about? We got the 4 Spirits Distillery. Local, Portland, Oregon, right here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get you that if you in the PNW area. Go ahead and make sure you do something up. But we're gonna go ahead and pour that thing up. Boom. But before we get into this next topic, let me tell y'all one thing, man. Do not like this video. Do not subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't want no subscribers. Do not subscribe to this video. It's shot o'clock. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Birdman. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and talk about something, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. If I ever was to fall in love again, this is going to be a serious topic right now. If I ever was to fall in love again, I ain't fell in love since 92, but what I remember about that is they ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? The people, and maybe I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially younger. Cause what people be saying, when I love hard. Da 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 da. Shut the fuck up. Look. Everybody, if they love somebody, they love them hard. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Resume, everything. But the thing is, people be trying to play you like a little, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to play you like you don't know what's going on when you actually love someone, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't just throw that around. You ever had somebody, girl or guy, depending on who watching this, because I'm with the whole community. You ever had your significant other or somebody you was dating or whatnot or what have you say I love you first, and you be like, ooh, like y'all in person, y'all chilling. Let's say you're at a restaurant, boom, y'all chilling, y'all having a great time. Y'all been chilling for about 3-4 months, right? Boom, and she probably hit a couple of drinks. You know what I'm talking about? You know what? I love you. Ooh! Ah! Ah! You know what I'm talking about? Damn, and then you gotta act quick. You gotta act quick with the quickness. You're like, damn, do I say it back? Do I say, Do I say, Do I give her a hug? What do I do in this situation? This is what you do. This is what you do, everybody. If you don't want to say I love you back, because people just be throwing that around. Not saying that she threw it around. She might really love your boy, but you might not. So this is what you do in that situation. If she loves you or he loves you, if you're the girl, whatever, and you don't love them back, this is what you do. And hold on. This is what you do. This is what you do, y'all. And action. Y'all at dinner, right? Boom. Y'all at dinner, right? Boom. Y'all at dinner, right? Boom. You know what I'm talking about? We're having a nice night tonight. Anyway, I'm just playing. All right. How was everything at work yesterday, honey? The risotto, the steak is exquisite. All right, I'm done. And then you sitting there, hold on, let me bring it back. And then oh shit. And then you sitting there and she like, I have to tell you something. And then you do this. Oh Lord. And then everything go through your head. And when they say they gotta tell you something, you like, oh, you running down your recollection real fast. You like, man, what did I do? Oh shit, oh shit, did she find out? Did she find out I was talking about it? Did she find out about that? Did she find out? Wait, do she know that I got that? Do she know? How did she figure that out? And then you just thinking, did my friend tell on me? Did that motherfucker snitch on me? And then, I got something to tell you. What is it? I love you. You know what? This is what you do when she say that. I love you. This is what you do. You love me. That is so nice. What do you love about me? No, you don't say that. You don't say no stuff like that. You definitely don't say I love you back if you don't mean it. You need to figure out what y'all are doing here. So this is what I say when people say that and I don't want to reciprocate that energy. Explain. What do you mean by that? You don't love me? You know what I'm saying? Explain yourself. Give me something good. Now, if they give you something good, you might have to go ahead and say, I love you back. You know what I'm talking about? If they give you one of them good speeches, one of them, y'all know what I'm talking about. One of them real good speeches. One of them real good ones. You might have to say it, but these are the three things you could do to get out of that. Number one. And then she gonna say, I love you. I just wanted to say I love you. You are, man, you are one of the best people that I know. Oh my God, you're so nice, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. The fact that you said that you love me, that means so much to me. It really does. It means a lot to me. And I'm never gonna take that for granted. I'm gonna never take that for granted. Do you get your shot? Let's drink to that. Let's drink to love. Let's drink to love, happiness, and joy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Girl. And then while you're taking that drink, you got to think about a response real quick. That shot is only going to take you 1.6 seconds to take. In that 1.6 seconds, you need to figure out what you're going to say next. You know the reason why I love spending time with you? I love spending time with you because you're just real cool. You give me a real good vibe every time we go out. It's so easy to be around you. It's so easy to talk to you. Everything is easy with you. You are a special person. I'm not gonna lie, you special. You special to me. You special to everybody out here. And I know you gonna keep being special. And I know it. And sing, boom, that's one. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. The other way, and action. Steak is really good. I love you. You love me. Where did this come from? You haven't shown it. Where does this come from? Please explain to me. I'm all ears. I don't know why you don't love me. Why you love me? Tell me. I love you because, and then you wah, 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 wah. You love me because you ain't got nobody else on the line. You don't talk about all your work done left. You don't talk about wah, 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 wah. And then you sitting there. And then you sitting there. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate that you love me. I don't throw that love word around too often. If I say I love you back, you got to be ready for that. What you mean I got to be ready for that? No, you got to be ready to follow some rules around here. Ain't nobody I love just dilly-dallying around town. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for this, girl. I've been single since 92 for a reason. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. But I love that you love me. But I don't love you. You know what I'm talking about? Man, even the second option, you got to tell it straight out. You got to tell it straight out. And then when you tell somebody straight out like that, and they'll probably feel like you coming at them. They'll probably feel like you offending them or whatnot, and you're not. But if they come back after that and still say they love you after that stupid energy you put out to them, because that's not good to just be like, oh, I don't love you. That's crazy. But if you do that and they still come back, she either crazy, which she probably is, or crazy, which she probably is, or she really love you, which she probably do. You know what I'm saying? That's the only 3 options you got right there. And then you go off straight silence. This is a silence one. When she say, I love you, or he say, I love you, or your significant other. Here we go. And action. Wait, okay. Silent. This is the silent treatment one. This steak is really good. Who is the chef? I love you. You give her a hug. Just be silent. Give her a hug. Oh, you are the best. You are the best. So we're going to the movies after this? And then boom, you automatically make sure that you steer that conversation somewhere else. You got to go somewhere else with that conversation, because if y'all stay on that lovey-dovey type stuff, that's going to get you in a world of hurt. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you something, man. If I ever was to love again, I would be more straightforward. That's what I would say. I'd be way more straightforward than I was back in 92. I would say, why do you love me? Because you need to give me a good explanation. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? You got to say some shit nobody ever said before, because I done heard it all. You know what I'm talking about? I love you because you're funny. Okay, everybody funny. I love you because you a vibe. Duh. I stay with the vibes. I love you because you attentive and you're sweet. Duh, I be sweet. You know what I'm talking about? I might give you a little. I love you because you don't give a motherfucker. You feel me? But anyway, no, for real, stop joking. But for real, you gotta watch them people that say I love you real like too quick. But at the same time, like, love is blind, and I'm gonna talk about that a little later. But love is blind, right? They just straight up say I love you off the rip, off the back. You know what I'm talking about? And it's real crazy to say that off the back within, let's just say, a month or two. I've done it. Back in 92, I said I love you to this girl real quick. I knew her for about, like a month. After that, I text her. I was like, damn, why'd I send that text? Why'd I send that text? One of them drunk texts. I love you. Damn. Woke up the next morning, 5 paragraphs. I'm talking about a dissertation. I'm talking about an essay. I'm talking about she could have had her PhD, which she did. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Boom. And then they just start popping up everywhere I was at. I don't know. How did you have my location in all these places? How did you find me in Beirut? They're like, how? You know what I'm saying? People need to stop throwing that love word around. And then we offer this. Next shot. Let's go. Boom. Next one. Ooh, this is a good one. So pour you something up. If I ever was to meet my younger self, what would y'all do if y'all met your younger self? You got to throw that in the comments. This is a good one. I would love, because I like to know if people can be objective to their own life and see their own life through the lens of what other people might perceive their life to be. So boom. If I ever was to meet my younger self, I'd tell my younger self, that's a hard one. I'd probably tell my younger self to chill. I'd probably tell my younger self, you finna die. I'd probably tell my younger self, it's finna be real over with. What the fuck you doing out here? I tell my younger self, focus on that, that spark right there that you was trying to do. All that, you need to focus on that. You need to take that to where you need to take it. Stop hanging with these motherfuckers that ain't doing shit or ain't got shit going on. That every time it's a kickback, it's a get together, it's a party, it's whatever. You bringing all the stuff, you bringing all the lick, you bringing all the drink, you bringing all the streets, you bringing a whole party pack. You got a whole kit, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, they drinking it all up, smoking it all up. You sit back at the end of the night like, wait a second, man. That was fun, but hold on for a second, man. I spent 2, 3, 4. I ain't got nothing left in my goddamn shit. I ain't got nothing left in here. I'm at the house. I ain't bring nothing back in here. It was like 6, 7 girls over there. Hold on, man. What's going on here, man? You know what I'm saying? What's going on here, man? If I was to tell my younger self, stop trying to save everybody. That's what I would tell my younger self. Stop trying to save everybody. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. If you see somebody in a certain position down bad, even if I'm down bad, I still look out for them. Stop doing that, man. Too nice is such a thing. Too nice is a thing. Back in 92, I was too nice, I'd probably say I was way too nice. Still way too nice, but I definitely brought it down though. But if I turn the switch, it's over with. If I turn the switch, it's over with. If I would tell my younger self something, stop trying to save everybody. Everybody can't be saved. She don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Monica, she don't want to be saved. Next topic. If I ever was to cancel one cultural trend, I would cancel the you know what? I would cancel the baggy shit. I'm tired of that. Bro, I lived that back in the 2000s. That baggy stuff, it's just stupid. I don't like the look. I don't like it. Like, I just don't like it. Like, I wear my sweatsuits like loose or whatever, but baggy and loose is two different things. Baggy is, y'all don't know what them Jankos and all that, like the big ass helicopter pants type stuff. It's over with that. That baggy look looks so homeless. It look bummy. That bummy look is crazy. Keep that shit in the house. Like, you walking outside bummy, I'ma think you bummy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you look. It's all about how you walk. It's all about how you talk. So if I was to ever cancel one cultural trend, it'll be the comeback, the resurgence of the fucking baggy clothes, man. It's over with that. It's over with the baggy clothes, man. If I ever was to live in a different time period, oh, that's easy. 70s. I'll be 21 in the 70s. Oh Lord, boy, I'll be dead. Easy. I'm not making it to 24. If I was to ever go back and pick a era to live in, it would be the 70s. I'm talking about afro, O'Kane necklace, doing that right up. You know what I'm talking about? Smoking that right up. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I'm doing all type stuff like that. You feel me? I'm boop, 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 boop. Man, disco, that would have been my whole shit right there. Like, that would have been me. That's me. They lucky I wasn't born back then, boy. I would have been a Black Panther. I would have been a disco dude. I would have been dead. They would have shot me. I would have been right with Huey P. I would have been right with Malcolm X. I would have been right with Fred Hampton. I would have been right with all them. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Next, if I ever was, okay, y'all need to listen to this one. If I ever was to forgive someone, what would it be for? If I ever was to forgive someone, you know who I would forgive if I would forgive someone? And I ain't forgave since 92, but if I ever forgave someone, it'll be parents. It'll be parents, my parents that I would forgive. You know why? Because they motherfucker, just because you a parent don't mean you know what the fuck going on, don't mean you smart, don't mean you intelligent, don't mean you know how to raise a family, don't mean none of that. It don't mean you know have a blueprint. It don't mean nothing. They did the best they did. If I was ever to forgive someone, which I have, that's who I will forgive. The fuck? I would forgive my parents, bro. First of all, if they ain't have you, you wouldn't even be here to talk about forgiving anybody. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. So boom, that's what I feel like. You got to forgive your parents. I mean, mine. I'm just talking about me. I don't know what y'all will forgive. Maybe you'll forgive a lover, an ex-man, an ex-girl. Maybe you'll forgive your boss. Maybe you'll forgive your little brother, little sister, or something like that. But I would forgive parents if that was me. If that was me. Ooh. Now we're going to have to take a shot before this one. We're going to have to take a shot before this one. Because everybody got this in their life. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Let's go ahead and take something to that, though. But before we take this shot, let me tell you something, man. Do not like this video. Do not subscribe to this video. Shot o'clock, you already know what it is. Bang it on the knee, you already know me. Birdman. All right, boom. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. This is a good one, man. Oh my God, okay. If I ever was to reconnect with someone from my past, it would be. And I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, today, I'm just saying shit today, man. It's been a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? You know how the lazy gang, loner gang lives be, man. We be having shit going every day. We get a call and just break your whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But anyway, if I ever was to reconnect with somebody, it would be. Do I need to say this? I ain't gonna say the name, but it would be my. Come on, man. Everybody know who it is. What? Name start with a D. That's all I'm gonna say. If I was to ever reconnect with somebody, that's my motherfucking, you know what I mean? That's my girl right there. If I was ever to reconnect, I just want to see what's going on. You doing straight? Everything good? You know what I'm talking about? And get back on track. Get our friendship back on track. That's what I would do. I would look at, man, I'll reconnect. I try to reconnect. Feel me? It rhymes with Asia. But yeah, I'll reconnect. That's what I reconnect with. But yeah, boom. That's mine. And y'all need to stop being all whatever. You know you want to reconnect with somebody. Who you want to reconnect with. Make sure you put that in the comments. Just put their initial. I would like to reconnect with Z and explain, because bop, bop, bop. I need like 3-point headings. I need a couple sentences. I need a whole paragraph about why you would reconnect with Z. Because you know you need them in your life. You know what I'm talking about? Everything was good when they was in the hood. You feel me? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, next one. If I was ever to run for office, what would my first law be? My first law would be, I would abolish marriage on paper. It'd be over with that. It's over with. I would abolish marriage ASAP. I would abolish that motherfucker. I would abolish that motherfucking shit. Excuse me. I would abolish marriage if I ran for office. The reason why, contract. Y'all remember when you was in middle school, high school, whatever, college, whatever, and you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, boom. You get with them. Y'all might be boyfriend, girlfriend for about what, like a year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. And then when you break up, did y'all go to court? No. Did y'all try to break up assets? No. Did you have to be on the hook for alimony? No. Guess what you did? Y'all broke the fuck up and went y'all separate motherfucking ways. That's what I would bring to the table. That's the law that I would put in place. Marriage is abolished. It's over with. You choose to live with somebody, you choose to have kids with somebody, you choose to do this. And when you choose to motherfucking leave, you just leave. Now, if you didn't have your estate in order, if you didn't have your stuff in order, your assets in order, that's on you. That's a failed adult. You didn't look out for your own self. You leave with what you came with around this motherfucker. You feel me? Get out of here. Whatever you got in your bank account and whatever I got in my bank account, that's what we live with. Now, if we got a house together, you split it up or you get it back in blood. You remember the days where you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, they come through, key a car up, key the whole, key the whole car. I'm talking about key the whole car right up. Look, bro, when I walked outside one day, my brother's car was keyed the fuck up in Mercedes 1985. Anyway, I'll tell that story a little later. His car was keyed. She keyed the motherfucker out of that shit. She was dancing the key in that motherfucking shit. She was dancing the key in that motherfucking shit. I'm talking about, I walked outside like, damn! You know, it was crazy. Anyway, I'm with all that. Get it back in blood. That's what I'm talking about. When you break up, if they crazy enough to try to get it back in blood, let them do that. If they smart enough and adult enough and have a good head on their shoulders, we can't be together no more. You don't like me, I don't like you. We're going to go our separate ways. Then boom. That's adult shit. That's being an adult. I don't like you no more. Shut it down. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. It ain't nothing else to talk about. We don't have no, first of all, closure. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about closure. What does that even mean? I need closure. You don't need shit. I don't have to give you shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel Us in the Lazy Gang, Loner Gang community don't even know what the word closure ain't even in our dictionary. It's only 3 words. No, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6 words in the Lazy Gang, Loner Gang dictionary. And closure is not one of them. Somebody does something to you, move on, okay? Move the fuck on. Get over it. Get over the fuck this shit. You know, damn. What the fuck is you know what I'm saying? Get over it. It's over with. I'm not talking to you no more. You did what you did. I don't fuck with that. It ain't no coming back off certain shit. Certain stuff that you do to people. Let's say, because I've been there. I've done certain things to certain people. They can't forgive me for that. And I get it. What I look like still, hey man, you gonna forgive me, man? Hey man, still texting me, hey man, call me, man, hey man, hey girl, man, sorry, I'm so sorry. Man, fuck all that. They blocked you, it's over with. Move on. You got ghosted, move on. Like, it's actually easy. They made it easier for me. You ghosted me, cool, thank God, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to like explain yourself. You don't need no explanations. Stuff in life just happens. Do you need an explanation when you walking in the grocery store and somebody come in there and slap the fuck out you? No, you don't need no explanation. You don't even know them. So stop asking for explanations from people because they don't owe you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. Nothing. Not one thing. Not nothing. I ain't asked for closure since 92. Ain't nobody caring about none of that. You feel me? But that's just what it is. Next one. We're going to end on this, though. We're going to end on this. All right, boom. Super shooter time. Here we go. Ooh, y'all, I swear to God. Boy, it's been crazy as a week. I ain't going to lie. Lazy Gang, hit me up. It's been a crazy week. But we're going ahead and do 6 super shooters. You already know what it is. Here we go. Number 1, we're going to read the question, take the shot, answer the question, and then we're going to go to the next question. Here we go. What's one thing you never do again, even for $1 million? Ooh. One thing I never do again. Is assume that a person is genuine. Never again. Assuming that a person is genuine, I'll never do that again. People got so much stuff going on in their life, like everybody does, me included. People will play with you, so boom. I don't care what you got going on. You treat me like I need to be treated, you feel me? And it's all good. Next question. If you could relive one day in your life exactly how it happened, which day would it be? Oh my God, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Hold on. If y'all could relive, put these in the 6 super shooter, label that jank 1 through 6. You know what I'm saying? And then I need to hear people's stuff about this. I would love to hear, like, and I'm gonna hit you back up too, because if your answer is good, I would love that. If you would relive one day exactly like it happened, what would it be? It's not too many days I want to relive. The only day I probably want to relive that I can think about off top is 21, my 21st birthday weekend. Down bad, like every birthday. Drove down to Atlanta, boom. Had to find somewhere to stay. Ain't had nowhere to stay. Went to the hood. Ooh, that's a crazy one. Seen somebody get shot in the head. Boom. While I was smoking something. Walked out. Brains all over the motherfucking dash. But that night was crazy. That night was fire, man. Oh, downtown, we went to I think we went to what? We went to Onyx, Flame, Strokers. No. Went to the hood joint, Simpson. Deja vu, walked in the motherfucking bed. Everybody looking crazy. Everybody about to rob shit, boom, whatever. Took some, I'ma just say it. Took somebody out of there, boom, brought them back to the boom. Feel me? Did a little boom. You feel me? I'm swear to God, this little girl look just like Ciara. I'm talking about ride, that ride song. Ciara, that shit. Oh, boom, strike a motherfucker real quick. Boom, strike their boom. Went back to the after hours, seen Dread at the door, walked in there, had a whole party, had a whole performance. Boom, walked in that motherfucker. Nigga got knocked out. It was just a good, I don't want to say a black ass night. It was like a good night for me. It was just a good night. I'm gonna say that. And I'll leave the details out. Next question. What's something you believe in that most people don't? Oh, that's easy. What's something you believe in that most people don't? I believe in knowing what's gonna happen before it happened. If you just trust your instinct. Us in the Lazy Gang, Loner Gang community already know that. Most people don't. Most people don't believe that certain people already know what's finna happen when you tell them some shit. That's why they so good at saying, don't do that. I wouldn't recommend that. If you do that, this is what's gonna happen. And then they do that and the whole thing happened. This is not guessing. This is not conjecture. This is not innuendo. This is clairvoyance. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next question. If you had to lose one, money, love, or peace of mind, which would you choose? I'm losing that money, man. It's over with. Real easy. I'm sorry. I did. The funnest times I ever had was the brokest times I ever been. I don't need no money for nothing. I don't need no money to have fun. I don't need no money to strike no bitch. I don't need no money to do shit. What? The brokest I was, that's when the littest I was for real. If we really want to talk about it. The brokest I was, the littest I was. Striking everything. You know what I'm saying? Smoking everything, drinking everything. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, what? That's easy. I need my peace. I need my love. Money, I don't need that. I go, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, next. What's the dream you gave up on that still haunts you a little? Ooh. That's one of them right there. A dream you had that you gave the fuck up on. Golly. That's a good one. Sports, man. That's it, sports. That's easy. Sports. Till this day, it's sports. Gave up on it, man. Gave up on it. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm too short. I'm too this. I'm too, man, what? And then you know you good enough. It's crazy if you don't know you could have been good enough. But when you know you could have been good enough, sports is mine, man. Basketball, football. Definitely football. Last one, here we go. But before we do this last one, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Do not like this video. Feel me? Do not subscribe to this video. Feel me? If your life had a soundtrack, what song would you play first? Oh, that's a good one. If your life had a soundtrack, what song would you play first? Let's see. First, Damn, that's hard. What song would you play first? Let me think. I already know.
I sit alone in my...
Hold on. This is the song I'll play first, y'all.
Battery 30%. Connected to. Please not let go.
The first song I will play.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. That shit's on. Let me drop some shit like this. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark. Visions of bodies being burned.
My mind playing tricks on me. That's the one right there. But we're gonna go ahead and end it off that right there. It's over with. But look, let me tell you something, man. Everybody need to go back to the word of the day, assiduous. You need to be hardworking, diligent, and constant with everything you doing. You know what I'm saying? 2026 coming up, everything going on. Let me tell you something. The Lazy Gang, Loner Gang community, we with you. Hit me up, DM your boy. Let me tell you one last thing. Do not like this video. Do not subscribe to this video. Shot o'clock.